For those into chemtrails, some very, very important information for you here. Just starting off, we believe that the chemtrails for the geoengineering are part of them or come from the Mildenhall RAF base and the USAF strato tankers, which are heavily involved with this. This may be one of those strato tankers that's landed at Mildenhall. You will see there are some modifications on this. If you look,
yeah, McCord 00532
under the tail,
yep. Says so on the
some of the
tailplate.
others have like the V shape, which can be used for refueling, but I believe these are also modified and used for the chemtrails over the UK and the Atlantic that they're doing more of now for the major storms. But let's just come out of this for a second. I've got some absolutely critical information that you need to know about. Now, this is a website which is officially for geoengineering. Okay, it's IAGP, Integrated Assessment of Geoengineering Proposals, and these are all scientists and the sponsors of geoengineering, universities, college, ESPC, and there's even sections of documents where you can go into the publications where scientists have passed comments, which is there. If you click onto that, you can download a host of publications that the scientists have made comments on. Here we go, page after page after page. Sorry, I'm holding my camera with my right hand here, but if we just pan down here a bit, you can see all these journals, one after the other. Some of them contain, I'll show in another video, one of the scientists, when they ask questions about geoengineering, he said we've got to be very, very careful. I won't go into too much detail on that. He says, but we've got to really, before we do anything, we've got to look at the fallout, the public opinion, and also the risks involved in this. But it seems like they've totally ignored this and gone ahead, because this was in 2009. And here we are, we got video after video on YouTube showing the heavy use of chemtrails. That's all the selection of these documents and papers. What you've got to do, everybody download these and save them as evidence. Let me just go into a couple of things that have been happening today on Saturday. It is Saturday the 22nd of February 2014. We're looking at Haarp over the UK. I've seen some very, very heavy chemtrails over the Midlands, lookouts up in Stoke-on-Trent, north of Manchester. These jets have been banjoing it up and down the country, showing the chemtrails use. And as we look outside now, as I speak, the clouds outside are absolutely ugly, overcast. We had a beautiful blue sky today, so this is a result of the chemtrails. What a bag of shit. There might be the odd blue patch, and sarcastically I'd like to say, lads, you fucking missed a bit there, you want sacking. But anyway, let's produce the evidence. There is Haarp kicking in. That's the last 24 hours over the UK. And this is the official Met Office weather site, who, by the way, are one of the sponsors of the chemtrailing and geoengineering. How about that? So let's just play this here and we'll show you. But look at that. That is a typical fingerprint of Haarp. So, sorry, just bear with me while I find out where my cursor is. We'll play this one. And as you see it go through, there's the Haarp signature. Amazing. and it's all down to the control of the clouds. Here's another one on a different website. Again, all the Haarp signature is there across the UK. Just bear with me. Let me click on this page and bring this page up. We're on the full page there, and we'll see if we can start playing this one. There's the Haarp. It's absolutely undisputable. And these guys have got the bollocks to come to us and keep it totally secret from us. And they've chosen on our behalf that they are going to do chemtrailing across the whole of the UK and around the world without even asking us, even being warned by scientists. Oh, and by the way, they say it's all part of climate change, which is bullshit, to be quite frank. There is no climate change where the atmosphere and the earth is heating up. There's no evidence. There's 252 scientists who've given evidence to say they are wrong. But the real reason is control of the weather, and even one scientist said the problem is with human nature, it will be used as a weapon. And way, lo and behold, you will see from this, and here I'm going to be bold here now, from this date, the 22nd of February 2014, I will bet £100 on this, or even more if I'd got it, that we will have some big weather fronts coming in the next week to 2 weeks, because what they do, they keep this going in an anti-clockwise spiral. You can see it over the UK, and that's when we have the worst weather in 250 years, folks. You've got to get off your arses, you've got to do something about this and protest to your MPs, because most 99.9% of the people haven't a clue what's going on over their heads. There are more getting to know about it, but not enough. And I'm sure with enough evidence, when this is out in public, we will be having an argument and a case that is totally irrefutable, and these scientists that are doing this are getting paid backhanders. They've been told what to say, so the powers that be can make the finances out of it from the sponsors and control the weather and control the future.